I want to welcome you back to Black Side Sports tonight. We're going to talk about the Texas Longhorns upset of the Alabama Crimson Tide 34-24 in Tuscaloosa. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Tonight was the night that Texas finally came into their own against the Alabama Crimson Tide, considered the best team, coached by the best coach of this century. But under Steve Sarkisian, he has finally found his quarterback, Quinn Ewers. One of the greatest Texas quarterbacks of all time had a spectacular night, 24-38 for 349 and 3 touchdowns. Texas seems like a team that's ready to go, a team that's ready to blast off. And now that they have the quarterback that can lead them, they seem like a team that's going to be tough to beat in the Big 12. Steve Sarkisian came close last year, losing by 1 point. But at that time, Alabama had the Heisman Trophy winner, Bryce Young. But now Alabama really doesn't have a quarterback. They got Jalen Milroe, who's the quarterback. And I said, he will be the Achilles heel of this football team. Jalen Milroe is a good middle-level quarterback. He can play for a Big 12 middle team like Iowa State or one of those teams. But when it comes to playing for Alabama and playing these big games are extremely tough and pressure-filled, I don't think he's the quarterback for the Crimson Tide. And the Crimson Tide had to find out early, and they found out quick. And Alabama Crimson Tide family is calling for his removal right now. After tonight's performance, which he threw for 255, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, it seemed like Alabama was really never in the game, even though the score seemed close when it was 27-24. But Quinn Ewers finished that off. And that's what Steve Sarkisian is teaching this team, to have the killer instinct, because Texas has all the talent in the world. They just need to execute it and believe in what Steve Sarkisian is teaching down in Longhorn country. Now that they have the quarterback, the leadership, the coaching, the talent, they should be able to run through the Big 12. I know there's tough teams. There's just Oklahoma, who's their rival. There's Kansas, okay, TCU, and we still got other teams. But I think Texas could go undefeated and be in the college football playoff after this victory over the Alabama Crimson Tide. But the Crimson Tide may not be the team that many people thought, because if Jalen Milroe, Ty Simpson, or the third-string quarterback that they brought from Notre Dame doesn't get better, they will lose more games in the SEC. I guarantee you that. So Alabama Crimson Tide fans see that they damn near have to go undefeated in the SEC to possibly make the SEC championship game or even be in contention for a national championship. This is how bad this loss is. And it was a loss by 10 points in your home park. So that's even more against the Alabama Crimson Tide. The Bama family is not happy, and they should not be. The defense needs help from their offense. I believe if Bryce Young was the quarterback tonight, they would have won. But you don't have that championship quality pedigree at that position right now. It seemed like Alabama was scrambling all game, and they never had their feet under them. So you have to understand, if I'm Bama fans, I'm extremely worried about this season. This season could get away from Bama extremely quickly if they don't get that quarterback position together. And if you don't have the talent, this when Nick Saban may have to slow the game down. He may have to run the ball even more and use play action passes, because I don't think they can outscore many teams with Jalen Milroe, or Ty Simpson in the SEC. This might be a tough season for Bama, and the critics been waiting for a season like this. So I hope Bama fans can keep it together, because I heard them on Twitter and they were saying they done had enough of Milroe. I want to thank you for listening to Black Side Sports. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.